You know that feeling when you land on an Amazon product page? It's just a digital maze. You've got the marketing copy, user photos, star ratings, paragraphs and paragraphs of reviews. How on earth are you supposed to figure out if a product is actually any good? Well, today we're going to crack open one of these pages and decode a cult favorite, the Erborian CC Cream. I mean, just look at this. It's overwhelming, right? But what you might not realize is that this page is telling a fascinating story from two totally different perspectives, the brands and the customers. So our mission today is to dissect this page piece by piece, not just to understand this one product, but to become smarter online shoppers in general. Let's start with what the brand wants us to believe. Okay, first up, the official pitch. This is their story, right? The carefully crafted narrative they've polished up, all designed to make you click that add to cart button. So what exactly is Erborian promising here? So Erborian is really framing this thing as an all-in-one solution. It's not just makeup, it's a hybrid. And notice the language they're using. It's not about covering things up, it's about improving them. It boosts radiance, camouflages fine lines, and refines your skin texture. Oh, and it's got SPF 25. This is their ideal version of the product, the perfect multitasker for a super simple routine. And this definition, this is the core of their entire pitch. The perfect combination of skincare and makeup. They're not just selling you a cosmetic, they're selling you a promise of efficiency and real benefits beyond just how you look. The idea is that it's actually improving your skin while you wear it. That sets a pretty high bar for performance, doesn't it? So what's the secret sauce here? What gives this cream its supposed powers? Let's take a look at the magic inside the formula and really focus on the ingredients the brand puts front and center. Now, this is a really key part of their strategy. They're highlighting this one ingredient, Centella Asiatica, or tiger grass, and they're linking it directly to traditional Korean medicine. See, this isn't just an ingredient anymore. It's a story. It brings up ideas of expertise, tradition, and of course, the huge popularity of K-beauty. It just adds this layer of mystique and authority to the whole formula. And then they do something else that's really smart. They tell you what isn't in the tube. This free from list is a direct appeal to you, the modern health-conscious consumer. By calling out things like parabens, phthalates, and oxybenzone, Erborian is signaling that their product is clean and safe, which ticks another really important box for a lot of shoppers today. All right, so that is the official story from Erborian, but does it actually hold up in the real world? Let's pivot to the most important part of any product page, the customer reviews. This is where all those claims meet reality. So the very first thing that jumps out at you is this number, 4.5 out of 5 stars. That is a very high rating. And right away, it acts as this powerful piece of social proof. It immediately tells you that, for the most part, people are really happy with this product. And get this, it's not just a handful of people. We're looking at over 4,000 global ratings. When you have a sample size this large, it gives that 4.5-star rating some serious weight. It suggests a really consistent experience for a huge number of users. Let's break that down a little. A whopping 75% of reviewers, that's 3 out of every 4, gave this a perfect 5-star score. And if you add in the 4-star reviews, you're at 86% of customers having a positive experience. But you gotta notice that little 5% sliver of 1-star reviews. They often tell a really important part of the story too. Now, before you dive into reading thousands of individual comments, Amazon's own AI gives us a helpful little summary. And look, right away, it identifies the core tension of this product. People love the coverage, the lightweight feel, the moisturizing properties, but they have mixed feelings about the color match. This basically gives us a roadmap for what to look for in the actual reviews. So let's start with the praise. This quote from a reviewer, it just perfectly captures why people love this product so much. It delivers that my skin but better look. It's perfect for someone who wants to look a little more polished without screaming makeup. This is a direct confirmation of the brand's promise of a natural, radiant finish. But here's the other side of the coin. This is where the brand's promise clashes with reality for some people. That big feature adapts to your skin tone. Well, it just doesn't work for everyone. As this reviewer put it, the CC cream starts out white and starts turning darker. Way too dark and inconsistent. This is a super common theme in the negative reviews, and it's probably the biggest risk for a potential buyer. So, we've heard from the brand and we've heard from the crowd. What does this all mean for you? Let's put all this information together and figure out the final takeaway. Let's circle back to the brand's instructions for a second. They position it as the final step in your skincare routine. So it's less like a heavy foundation and more like a super-powered moisturizer. The whole point is that it's meant to correct, finish, and protect all in one easy step.
And you really can't argue with its popularity. I mean, ranking number 2 in its category on all of Amazon, that's a massive achievement. It confirms that even with the color matching issues for some, this product is a huge success, and it's delivering exactly what the majority of its buyers are looking for.
So after decoding this whole page, we're left with a final, really crucial question. The brand gives you the promise. The crowd gives you the reality with all its praise and all its problems. At the end of the day, navigating this world means you have to weigh both, understand the risks, and decide what matters most to you. So, which voice do you listen to?